Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be the twins 4-month update. So can you believe it? We're 4 months old and they're getting really heavy. Not really, but it just feels like it. Okay, who wants to go first? Who wants to go first? Are you guys smiling at each other? Who wants to go first? We'll just see how long they both tolerate being in here with me and not puking everywhere. We'll see. All right, so the girls are 4 months old. You know, I'm not even going to say it. You know what I'm going to say. I can hardly believe it. But they're 4 months old. And we went to the doctor last week, and I did not bring my phone in here. All right, we'll talk about Miss Millie Girl first, since Ivy decided to puke everywhere. Okay, so Amelia weighed 11 pounds 9 ounces. Can you believe it? 11 pounds 9 ounces. That's so big. And then she was in, I believe, I don't think they wrote it down, but she was in like the, I want to say like 7th percentile for weight and 10th for height or something like that. I mean, she's in a very low percentile, which is to be expected, because, you know, they were born a month early. So yeah, but she is doing really awesome. And as you can see, she loves to chew her fingers, chew on her hands. She definitely has the most like gross motor skills. Like out of the two of them, her gross motor skills are definitely a little more advanced than her sister. She is trying really hard to roll over. If you put her on her stomach, she can flip over to her back. But if you lay her on her back, she just like twists and contorts herself and tries so hard to roll over. It's crazy. And she is a yeller. She just like lays there. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see in my stories and stuff, she just like goes, ah, 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 and she's not crying. She just likes to yell. Did I scare you? I'm sorry. She just likes to yell, huh? So it's just a yeller. Loves to grab and play with her sister. That is still her favorite thing to do, is to grab Ivy. It's hilarious because I say when I lay them down and I'm like laying down with them, Ivy looks at me and is like, oh, and Millie looks at Ivy and is like, I want to get you. She has pulled her hair. They'll like lay next to each other and she'll just reach over there and just like yank on her head and pull her hair. You try to get her, don't you? I know. What are you looking at down there? You gotta look up here. Here's the camera up here. She is still sleeping pretty well. She will have really long stretches of sleep, but I feel like they've really kind of gotten themselves both onto the same schedule at this point. They go to bed sometime between 7:30 and 8:30. Then they usually wake up sometime between midnight and 1 and eat. And then they wake up again in the morning at 5 or 6 and eat. And that's usually when I get up for the day, is when they wake up for that feeding. Yeah, so I mean, she's obviously growing and doing really well. She is in size 2 diapers and wearing size 3-month clothes, 0 to 3 months sometimes, but that stuff's getting a little tight. She is just a very happy baby. She has a very happy disposition. She just seems so curious. She's always wanting to like see what's going on around her and engage with things. She loves to play. She loves to play with toys. She likes to be on her belly and push herself up, and she's just such a big girl. She's just such a big girl. Oh, and this month she started laughing. So cute. It is so cute. Like if I tickle her chin, I mean, she really has to be in the mood and smiley, but you can kind of tickle her chin, tickle around her neck and stuff, and she laughs, and it is the cutest thing you've ever seen. Isn't it? Oh, so cute, Amelia. At my parents' house over Thanksgiving, we started calling them, because you know we call Ivy chicken, so we started calling her Dumpling. So we've been calling them Chicken and Dumpling. Chicken and Dumpling. Look at this belly. Look at this belly. Look at this belly out. Okay. Chicky boo. Okay. It's a Mr. Chicken. It's a Mr. Ivy. So let's see. She weighed, let's see. Ivy weighed 11 pounds. It says Ivy weighed 11.05. So I think she was, I guess that sounds about right. So Amelia was 11 pounds 9 ounces, and she's like right at 11 pounds even, because her sister is definitely bigger than her. It's funny though, because if you look in pictures, it almost looks like Ivy's bigger, but Ivy carries most of her weight like head, neck area, and Amelia carries most of her weight in her butt and thighs. So Ivy looks bigger, even though she's not. And she was in like the second maybe like the 2nd and 5th percentile for both height and weight. So still both really tiny little peanuts. Yeah, like I said, she's on the same sleep schedule as her sister, going to sleep around the same at night. During the day, she still just doesn't sleep as much as Amelia does. She is a little harder to get to fall asleep and stay asleep. She really wants to be held and snuggled, and she definitely notices once she falls asleep or whatever, if you lay her down, she's kind of like, I don't think so, and wakes up and wants to be picked up and held. So we don't mind, do we? We don't mind, do we? Sometimes a chicken just needs some extra loving. She needs some extra loving. Like I said, she has rolled over from her tummy to her back. She has shown zero interest in trying to get from her back to her stomach, though. Like, once you lay her down, she's just kind of engaged with, like, whatever she's looking at on the floor or ceiling or whatever, and doesn't really try to move around too much. But she has good neck strength, and when you lay her on her belly, you know, she kind of looks up and pushes up and looks around and stuff. So she's definitely doing good. She is, as you can see, the spittier baby. She definitely spits up a lot more than her sister does. And we did, I can't remember if I updated her, if this was in between her last update, I think it was. I took her to the chiropractor a few times because I felt like she was a little tight in her neck. If you remember, the pediatrician wanted to watch her for her head shape, and her head shape has gotten so much better. I don't know if you can see that. Her head shape has gotten so much better, and at this point, the pediatrician feels like she's probably fine and in the clear and probably won't need like the helmet, like we talked about, I can't remember what it's called, but the little like cranial head reshaping helmet. So she probably won't need that, which is awesome. The pediatrician did say that she noticed, well, I noticed that her eyelid on her left eye is a little droopy. But the pediatrician said she thought that she felt like her eye was a little, I think she said it's called strabismus. So it's just like where one of her eyes turns in a little. I honestly have never noticed that. And the pediatrician said it's something that may have just been a fluke and happening that day. So we'll keep an eye on it, look again at her next appointment and see if it's still doing that. Because I never have really noticed that. So she has been getting over like a little cold and not feeling well and stuff like that. So that's kind of what you're hearing in her voice right now. But they are so cute when you put them together. They've gotten to the place where like they really notice each other now. And if you watch our vlogs and stuff, you'll have seen some of that. They really like to look at each other and smile, and they just like really acknowledge the presence of the other baby, which is so flippin' adorable. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else to update. She really likes to, like, I don't know if you can see, but she really likes to stand. Like when you hold her up like this, she puts her legs stiff and stands up, whereas Amelia doesn't really care to do that. Ivy has also started, like just today, she started laughing. So my mother-in-law said that she heard her laugh before, but I didn't hear it. So I'm counting today as the first time. So it's like the sweetest thing ever when you hear your baby laugh for the first time. I mean, their smiles and everything are amazing and I love it. But like hearing them laugh is just the cutest thing in the world. It's so cute. I get super like mushy gushy when I think about it, because it's like, I remember when I was pregnant and was so afraid of what it was going to be like to have twins. And I was so afraid of how hard it was going to be. And I'm just so thankful for both of them. And like, I can't imagine one without the other. So I am so grateful for them. I'm so glad to have twins. It's been really hard. Like, do not get me wrong. It has been really, really hard, especially because they don't really sleep on the same schedule during the day. I try my best, but it doesn't always work out. So that has definitely been, she's just smiling at me down here. That has definitely been really hard. Honestly, I'll probably just do like a separate products video. This will just be an update on them and how they're doing. And then I will do a separate products video and share with you guys some of the products and things that we're using and really loving for them right now. I will do that separately. That way this video doesn't get too terribly long. All right, you guys, so that is everything for this update today, for the twins 4-month update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much just for following along with my pregnancy journey and all these updates on the babies and everything. I love having this to look back on. And I love that you guys love watching it too and hearing about them. So can you guys say we'll see you later? Say we'll see you later, friends. Oh, Ivy's getting sleepy. Say we'll see you later, friends. Say bye-bye. Thanks, guys. We'll see you guys again really soon. Bye.